So hello everyone, clean throat, blah blah blah, there we go. I was using this for the last year in my little workshop over there, which is a 16-foot by 12-foot workshop. This is the new one that I'm currently building, hence plastic doors. It's, I don't know, it's about 9 to 10 metres by 6 metres. So this was my waste oil heater. Thought I'd talk you through it quick so you get an idea. Just a little stainless steel pot. It's a straight up like gate valve. All I've done is file a little V into part of it so as you can really adjust the feed fine. A couple of little drippy drips into me sight glass so you can see it's filled slow. And it just comes down. This is built as like an all-purpose sort of test tank, but it'll burn all day on what's in there. Had to leave this open because I found that occasionally it would try and stop the fuel from dripping due to the fact I terminated this tube, the fuel line, round about here, and the problem I found is I think it gives like a back pressure, so I had to be able to alleviate that and allow a little bit of air to come out if it needs to. The fan is a little inflatable toy blower from a car, like for a car, 12 volt, hence the reason why I'm running it off a little power pack. It's just the bottle was like those crappy little MIG welding bottles, little CO2 bottles. I just chopped the bottom off, made a little flat bottom stand, which I should have made concaved, but it's flat. You know, shortened it down a little bit, which I suppose I didn't really need. I wanted this to be a fairly small and compact unit, and I just made a little door, put a window on it for some reason. I'm still not sure why I wanted to put the window on it. And all I used to do was slip a flue that I've got over the exhaust with a heat exchanger up here, and it warmed up my shed lovely. But I think it's time for something a little bit bigger, because this shed is, wow, it's a lot larger. And I've got no lighting in here at the minute. It's still very much in the progress. I've got to clear all this out yet to screed the floor. This is what I found for my next build. I've got a old CO2 tank that I found dumped down a country lane. I've got a 240 volt blower from my dad's old boiler. Got this off of my car when I had a problem with my fuel pump, it wouldn't prime. This is I think it's like 3 psi, it's practically nothing. And I've got an old helium bottle that my dad was messing around with doing zinc, and I've got the valve. So, speak for my thingy going off. So, what I'm planning on doing is, if you think about this tank, when it's full of oil, there'll be a considerable amount of like gravitation, sort of gravity pressure. I can't remember what they call it now. Atmospheric pressure, I don't know, whatever it is. Anyway, as the oil level drops, your feed's going to slow down. You won't have so much weight pushing on it, it won't feed through so well. So I thought to stop that, if I pump the oil with this, and then just have a tiny, at the end of like a little pipe, a little cap with a certain size hole drilled in it. I'd have to work out how big a hole I need to deliver the amount of oil I need. Then I will maintain a constant feed flow on my fuel whilst not losing it due to going through oil. This may be a tank, that may be a tank, I don't know yet. This is just an idea I've had. So my little tiny heater has been running for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes. I've been desperate enough that I've been using a crappy little camping heater that I got off of Facebook because I'm freezing my arse off in here. You know, got a new milling machine that's currently literally just being stored down here because I've got no room for it in my old workshop. My garden looks like a builder's site. And this is what I was using. It's actually quite warm standing next to it out here. See if I can get a heat reading. It's raining at the minute, so I think it's cooling down quite quick. Yeah, it's only about 130ish. Actually, it might be that. I don't know. I might not be getting enough oil in there. turn the oil up a little bit. It was running for the last half hour, like I say. Levels dropping, it's not dropping so fast. I think it's starting to like not perform so well. There we go, 142ish. It's not amazing. I've had this thing running at about 600, but that gets a bit scary. You often wonder if it's just going to blow up in your face. It's a very small chamber. You can up the heat by upping the airflow and that, but this is just a demonstration just to show you it working. So yeah, I'm getting ready to build a new heater. I don't know whether to stick with this style, having an air inlet at the bottom, or to go one like where it comes in at the top and then down and sort of causes a vortex going up. So I've got a funny feeling this isn't as good as what it should be. The flame, you can't actually really see most of the flame. It looks like a little tiny flame, but this is actually flame all the way up. I think having an air feed tube coming in from the top and giving fresh air all the way up, so as any vapours, gases that aren't burnt come up, they get a fresh feed of air and they should ignite. I mean, you can see there is, I wonder if a black backing will work better. There's no smoke comes off this thing. It burns really clean, even though it's a yellow flame, which is kind of odd. I thought yellow flame would be quite dirty, but apparently not. So yeah, I'm going to start building a new heater. I think I might install this one into this shed. I don't know if it's going to be big enough to warm it up. It might take the chill off, it might not. We'll have a play in a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to shut down the oil feed, because I want to be able to carry this thing in the next 15-20 minutes, because the rain is getting a bit heavier. I mean, you can't see it on the camera, but you can see it dripping off my ruddy roof though. So yeah, thanks for watching as always, guys. Very much appreciated. Just sharing some random crap I'm doing, and I'm looking for random crap similar to this. So I figured, hey, my stupid ideas might save someone else from making the same stupid idea that doesn't work how they want it to. So yeah, take care and catch you in the next one.